A little while ago, in northern Nagano prefecture, I went to Hakuba village, which is known for the 1998 Nagano Olympics and for its famous ski resorts. Hakuba is one of my favorite places as well, so let me introduce 7 places I recommend in Hakuba and other great locations nearby. And this video is kindly sponsored by Sakuraco Box. I'll introduce them a little bit later in this video. Okay, let's get started. First, Hakuba Iwatake Mountain Resort. This is one of the places where you should definitely go if you are planning to visit Hakuba. First, you can take a gondola up the mountain for 2,400 yen. A little bit expensive, but it's worth doing. I'm getting on the gondola, so excited! If you are a bicycle lover, it would be even more fun. I should brought my bamboo bike. On top of the mountain, you can see a beautiful scenic view. I took so many photos. There are many attractions and animals that children would love, so it's also a good place for families with kids. The main attraction of the Iwatake is the Yuhu Swing, commonly known as the swing featured in Heidi, Gull of the Alps. Hayao Miyazaki was involved in the animation and became a big hit in Japan. You can enjoy about 2 minutes on the swing for 500 yen once. I was a little nervous because I thought my kimono might accidentally open up, exposing myself while riding the swing. But it was still very fun. There's a spot where adults can enjoy the mountain as well, which is the City Bakery. When you go inside, you can take the best panoramic photo of the majestic Japanese Alps from the terrace. You can take great photos like this. If you want to take a break, you can also sit on comfy chairs set up around the mountain. We decided to have a cup of matcha and take a short break. I used the matcha set created especially for outdoor activities. Drinking matcha in the wonderful setting is the best. Second, Snow Peak Land Station Hakuba. Snow Peak is a Japanese high-end outdoor brand. One of my favorite outdoor brands, and the sleeping bag I always use is from here. Great thing about this place is that you can not only buy high-quality goods, but also you can stay in the mobile house where I stayed before and eat delicious meals. On top of that, there are some interesting events happening too. For example, Oktoberfest was being held here today. Local beers are sold from all over Japan. This is craft beer from Hakuba. One of the interesting things about Japan is that each region has its own characteristic. It's not just beer, but also its food and snacks too. For example, Yatsuhashi in Kyoto, apples in Aomori, akafukumochi in Mie. Let me quick introduce Japanese traditional sweets from today's sponsor, Sakuraco Box. The Sakuraco Box is an online snack subscription service that provides great authentic Japanese snacks and goods from Japan to be sent throughout the US. What I like about this box is that it includes Japanese traditional sweets, featured seasons, and places. This time it features Tochigi Prefecture, which is famous for breathtaking mountains, waterfalls, and scenery you can find. With over 600 onsens, it's the perfect place to keep you warm for the winter holiday in Japan. It's close to Tokyo, so it's a really popular place for foreigners as well. I think this box will be useful as a reference before going sightseeing. Okay, let's open the box. When I opened the box, I was surprised because there was a furoshiki. Furoshiki is a traditional Japanese wrapping cloth, which I usually use for wrapping and shopping. I'm really happy to see this here in this box. Besides furoshiki, there are 20 seasonal Japanese snacks and teas inside. Some of them are really traditional because Sakuraco helps in partnering with local Japanese snack makers to continue to share Japanese culture and traditions that have been passed down for over 100 years. Even if you don't know what kind of snack it is, No worries, you can check this snack in this culture guidebook. Today I'm gonna try 3 of them. Let's see, which should I choose? Okay, I'll choose this one. First, this Nikko Jingoro Senbei, which is a really traditional Japanese snack from 1907. When I eat these traditional snacks, it reminds me of when I was a child. It's so natsukashi. Okay, I'm gonna make sencha from this box as well. Japanese traditional tea and snacks go really well together.
落ち着く
Second, I choose this Bekkoame by Yashu Takamura, a famous Japanese sweets maker in Tochigi. Their shapes are really cute. Look at this. And taste amazing. So I really recommend buying this when you visit Tochigi. So lastly, I picked up these yuba chips because yuba, which is bean curd skin, is also really famous in Tochigi. It's my first time eating these snacks, but they all tasted great. If you love Japanese traditional snacks, I would really recommend this Sakuraco box because I know it's hard to get these kinds of Japanese snacks if you live outside of Japan. All you have to do is really easy. Choose the plan you'd like and check out so you can get your Sakuraco box and eat amazing Japanese snacks with your tea. You can get $5 off if you use my code Matcha on your first Sakuraco box through my link. And get a chance to win free ticket to Japan if you subscribe before January 31st, 2023. Giveaway starts December 1st. Click the link in the description below for more information. Okay, let's back to Oktoberfest. I enjoyed beer and pizza with the best view of the mountains in Hakuba. Last year, I saw a girl who also wore a kimono, but not this time. I am kind of sad. Third, Maruishi Ryokan. We stayed at Maruishi Ryokan this time, and it was amazing. We changed into a kimono and headed to the dining area. Then I was completely surprised when I saw the kaiseki cuisine because of the quality. It was beautifully arranged. There was plenty of local and fresh food. On top of that, it was so tasty that I think this is the best meal I've ever eaten in a ryokan. I was very satisfied with the variety and amount of food. I was so happy and then hit the sack. Fourth, sunrise from Happo-One, located at Happo-One Ski Resort. If you want to see a beautiful sunrise, you can go up the mountain early in the morning by ski lift. You can take the lift almost to the top of the mountain. When you get off the lift and turn around, you can see a sea of clouds as far as the eye can see. When I saw it, I was so impressed by its beauty. And the matcha that I made under the breathtaking morning sun was exceptional. Fifth, Oide Park. If you want to enjoy the outdoors and see more beautiful nature in Hakuba, you should go to Oide Park. You can see the breathtaking views of mountains and rivers. If it's during the summer, river rafting would be a great idea too. Sixth, Daio Wasabi Farm. The Daio Wasabi Farm lies in the peaceful outskirts of Hakuba village in an area called Azumino, and is recognized as the largest such farm in Japan. When I first ate wasabi on this farm, I was really shocked because I thought wasabi was spicy, but actually wasabi here was kind of sweet. You must try it out too. Also, the water is very clear, and I enjoy seeing the quiet and beautiful flow of the river. Seventh, Matsumoto City. When you go down more from the wasabi farm, you can go to Matsumoto City. Matsumoto City is famous for Matsumoto Castle and the historical town. On this day, luckily, the festival of Yohashira Shrine was being held, so we went to check it out. There are cool floats outside of the shrine and a lot of food stalls. We went deeper into the town and visited a cafe called Story House Cafe and Bar, recommended by my friend. This cafe has such a nice Western-style atmosphere, which I really loved. I enjoyed authentic and delicious bagels. that are made by the owner of the cafe, Chris, from America while in Japan. Lastly, we went to the Nakamachi area, which is the Matsumoto Castle town from 400 years ago. There are many traditional Japanese houses still remaining. You can't only enjoy exploring the area, but can also buy traditional Japanese crafts and foods as well. Okay, if you come to Japan, please visit many of the different towns and events in the area you are visiting. So today I introduced areas around Hakuba village in Nagano prefecture. What did you think? If you come to Japan, I really recommend you to come to Nagano prefecture and visit the Hakuba area. And if you have time, please come visit my village too. Okay, so stay safe, have fun, and thank you for watching as usual. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye!
Whoa! Oh, so nice.